My question to you is, why do you hate Ethan Van Sciver? I read your book and you made him a faggot.
Well, you want to know why I hate him? I'll tell you exactly why I hate him. Back during the early formations of CG, Mindy, my wife, she used to hang around the guys on the stream, and they would send her links, and she would go on every once in a while. Back then, I warned her. I said, don't get involved with Ethan. He's not even like, she had this in her mind that it was going to be a conservative movement. We lean on the conservative side of things. I told her no, that's not the case. This guy is the furthest thing from a conservative that you could imagine. And he basically lied about getting kicked out of the mainstream, saying, "Oh, it's because of my politics." It had nothing to do.
So what's the truth?
According to people that I've talked to, including Geoff Johns and a couple others, he couldn't adhere to deadlines, and he would fight them in regards to the story aspect of the script. In order, he wouldn't do what the writer wanted. He would do other kind of go off script and not adhere to the projects, right?
So it was basically.
There's a reason Geoff Johns named all the villains after Ethan's kids. There's a reason.
I didn't fucking know that.
Wait, all his villains are named after Ethan's kids?
Yeah.
What?
Well, not all of them, but some of them, yes. So
holy fucking shit, that is fucking shady.
That's fucked up.
I'll tell you this, like, I fuck with people and I know things about people's kids and stuff, and I would never.
I know it's across the line, and Ethan got real mad about this back in the day. He actually had lawyers like reach out to Geoff Johns, and like they were going through some shit. So yeah. I mean, the stuff goes back far. Anyway, let's get to the other part. After warning, and of course she's my wife. Wives don't listen to what you say. They're going to do what they want anyway. Yeah. So she does, and eventually she bounced an idea off of me because I used to develop websites and I developed mobile apps and stuff like that. I've got a degree in computers, so it's what I do. And she said, well, I've got this idea about maybe making an app to distribute all these indie books, and I want to pitch it to Ethan. Would you be willing to work with me on it? And I said, yeah, of course, I'll do anything you want, man. So she reaches out to Ethan, and Ethan pretends like he's interested. And then the next day, he slams her and lies about her and says how she's begging for his attention, and like throws her under the bus, and he gets all these war campaign faggots to try to troll her. And this was right after he kicked Tim Lim, Doug TenNapel, and a couple other people out of CG. He removed all the conservative voices out of CG. Okay, so anyway, after he did that to her, now I've got a personal mission to destroy this fuck.
Yeah.
Oh wow.
So that's where I'm at.
All right, great. So what was your first published work?
Cyberfrog #1 by Hall of Heroes, the most reputable independent comic book publisher in Elkhart, Indiana. I recommend them.
Excellent. And what do you currently read? Like just, either books or comics or whatever.
Do you want to answer this one?
No.
The Communist Manifesto. Next question. Yeah.
No. So you're currently working on Green Lantern still, correct?
That's correct, yeah, right now.
And what are your plans after Green Lantern? Are you planning to stay on there for a little while?
Well, me and Geoff are going to do something else after Green Lantern, but I can't really say what it is.
That's completely fine.
Related.
It's what?
Bat-related.
You heard it here first, folks. It's a bat-related project between Ethan Van Sciver and Geoff Johns. Be on the lookout for it. Well, Ethan, one more question. Now, I heard that Geoff also created a villain on the Blade TV series with your last name. Is that correct?
Yeah, it is.
What do you think about that?
Well, listen, I don't want to say anything because it's between our lawyers at this point, and I sue him and he sues me, and we know we love each other,
Well, good.
Yeah, our friendship goes on, and we speak basically through our lawyers at this point. But, he named Hunter Zolomon the Reverse Flash after my son, Hunter Zolomon Van Sciver. So he's got a history of naming horrific, murderous villains after my family, and I want it to stop.
Beef, and it's his preference, and I'm going to go after him because he went after my wife, and that's where it ends. I don't have any problems with the majority of people in CG. There's a lot of gay retards in CG, and
Name one. Name one. Name 12. I dare you.
Froggo, the fucking guy that comes out with those fucking puppet shows. Let's see, dude. There's you could go on and on. I'd have to get my list out, but I don't have that kind of time. Cecil, he's the fucking gay retard. Let's see who else. Shane Davis, John Malin,
Shane Davis,
Matt Barr.
Matt Barr.
Yeah,
I agree with you on Matt Barr. Yeah.
Nobody likes Matt Barr.
Yeah.
There's a lot of them that are just like mentally unstable, and there's a lot of people in CG too that are very fucking level-headed.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. And they can see reason, and they're like, we don't really play this shit. We don't really associate with those people anyway. We kind of do our own thing, and and that's cool. I don't think you should have to subscribe to a gang mentality or be a part of a group to be successful. I mean, if you look at our
cult mentality.
Yeah, exactly.
I agree with that. Yeah.
And if you look at our success, we've done it all 100% without anything to do with CG. In fact, we've done it telling CG to fuck themselves the entire time.
What's up?
And
Skyver.
What's up, Big E?
CG,
Hey, I just wanted.
What's good?
Hey, thank you. Nice to be here. I just wanted to wish everybody a Merry Christmas.
Yeah,
I hope you guys are doing well this year. Everybody good?
Yeah,
Great. I'm doing.
Everybody been good?
It's been a great
Merry
stream.
Christmas. What is the problem? Is there a problem in here? Like, what's going on?
Oh no, ain't no problem. We good.
This
We
is
solve
Steve.
problems.
We talking.
This is
solve problems on
CG
this show, E.
Church. Hold up. This is CG.
To get rid of me, and eventually DC Comics did. Now, the idea that people get canceled and can never work again in the mainstream because they are occasionally or even often late is stupid. Like, that's an idea that some retard who never worked in the mainstream, some fucking scumbag who makes apps that stalk strippers and wanted to make a Comicsgate app and wanted me to promote it, and I said fuck you and your wife. Like, that's the kind of thing, that's the kind of understanding that an individual like that might have of the way the mainstream works. Everybody's late. Lots of people are late. I'd been working at DC for 20 years. Everybody knew my schedule. And not only that, like towards the end, I Hal Jordan and the Green Lantern Corps, I was doing 8 books a year for what is this? Those words came out of Geoff Johns' mouth. Ask him yourself. I promise you, no, they didn't. Mindy, you're making that up. Feel free to just share that. Anyway, that was the situation. People saw it happen. They saw it go down. That's it's being rewritten by individuals who see, the thing about it is I wish I had I'd like to talk to some more people who were canceled, people like Gina Carano.
Yeah.
The worst thing about being canceled is that after it's over, and it's clear why Gina Carano was canceled, right? I mean, it's clear. They go back and they try to rewrite history, and they say it's because you were hard to work with. You know what I mean? They say this, and it's like, oh, she was fired. Yeah. We all hallucinated what happened with Gina Carano. Oh no, she was fired because she was hard to work with, making it your fault. It's insult to injury. It's nonsense.
So it sounds to me like it was just an excuse that people started floating around afterwards, because saying, hey, we canceled him because of his political beliefs is not really going to fly with a half
that's
of America.
Like that. Well, what it does is it they see victimhood as currency. I see it as like, so can you stop sharing Mindy Wheeler, this fucking bitch?
So Ethan, we have Mike Wheeler in the back. Do you want to talk to him?
No, he can't come in here when I'm in here. He's a piece of shit. He's somebody who is just really rude. He's somebody who's insulting. He's someone who degrades. He's someone who has absolutely no respect. And he's somebody who basically would like to get attention for his awful comics and his pitiful endeavors using me. And I'm just not willing to do it. I mean, I'm willing to help other people. I'm willing to help almost anybody succeed. But there is a limit. I mean, there's just a limit to, weird, creepy abuse from people like that.
I'm not going to take that. I shouldn't have to put up with that.
Nah,
Yeah, no, an Australian guy.
I thought he was a UK guy.
No, he's Australian. And you better watch out because he will cut you.
I mean,
Well, I gotta go, guys. I gotta set up my own show. I really had fun talking to you, and I appreciate your, being cordial enough to let me in here.
Yeah, of course.
No problem.
That's what we about. Yeah.
Anytime you want the link, Ethan, just let one of us know.
You're always welcome to CG.
Thank you, my friends. I appreciate that. I appreciate that respect. Respect is given where it's offered. You know what I mean? It's returned where it's given. We'll put it that way. And that's something that some people haven't figured out. And that's why they're still crying in the chat right now. But it's a very simple formula. Give respect, get respect. Boom.
Yeah, man,
let me say something right quick. Not to bring the mood down. Don't delete fucking comments. Don't time anyone out. Don't delete anyone. Don't do it unless they're spamming nonsense over and over and over again. If they're spamming the chat with actual comments, let them comment. Not Matt Barr, not the Wheelers, not anybody else that you don't like. That's not what CG Church is for.
Hold up.
Or a sex bot.
Except for Theo, he's the only one, but he's allowed to say something.
You give Theo Lee Ronan 2 comments and then time his ass out for 2 minutes.
So, is Mike still in the back?
Yes, he is. I'm about to actually bring him on.
Bring him on.
Bring him on. Let's get this done.
Hello, Mike.
Mike Wheeler. What's up, man?
Hey, what's up, man? How you guys doing?
All right.
We're good, brother.
Lay it all out, man.
I think.
Well, this is probably going to be just unexpected. I only have one thing to say. Do any of you guys have, wives or girlfriends or anything?
Nope.
Yes.
None?
Nope.
Yes, I have a girlfriend. Yes.
Yes.
Cynic has a cousin he has a very special relationship with.
Well, I don't doubt. That could be true. Wives, sisters, mothers, whatever.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. All right. So if someone comes in and he's talking all about respecting others and all this shit, and then he ends up calling someone you care about a fucking bitch, and then doesn't want to face him, what kind of man is that?
Good question.
It's not a good man at all.
That's it. That's all I wanted to say. You guys
Always tries to do it.
And I picked a fight, man.
I see. Look, I understand where
Go ahead,
Mike's
Sandy.
coming from when it comes to taking up for the honor of his wife. I get that completely, right? But
No, and I will say that I'm sorry. See, let me say this one thing, and then
Go ahead.
Sandy. I will say that if there's anything I can really give full respect, Mike, is standing up for your wife. I think that's great.
Yeah.
You don't see a lot of couples doing that now, and so you have every right to stand up for your wife. There's nothing wrong with that.
Yeah, exactly. So, but because of that.